It's the game. We lit. They lame. We it. Oh, you ain't heard? Evan Drew, we the shh. And we're back with another banging ass reaction.
This nigga always choking and coughing and just... Now, y'all see, it don't be that I don't be checking on him. He just randomly choke on air. Like,
no, I was eating on some hot Cheeto puffs while you was gone. So
that was a long time ago.
I think one of the crumbs is still stuck right here.
Wow. Anyway, pray for him that he get his esophagus together. But we are going to be reacting to the real story behind NBA Youngboy and O Block beef. So...
Oh, shit.
We're going to check it out. Y'all, we reacted to the other video with, who was it?
Him and NLE.
YB versus NLE. So we'll check this one out too. And y'all can let us know what y'all think about it too in the comments. Before we do that, make sure you like, share, and subscribe.
It's very important.
Tap that notification bell so everybody out way.
Tell them we the next stuff because we the best
and
stuff.
And that's on Indie Game.
And them big facts.
I hope we don't look too crazy right now because it's dark outside. Well, it's not really dark, but it's no sun out. For real. It's been raining all day.
They still gonna watch the video because we thugging.
Yeah. I know y'all fuck with us. All right, let's get into it.
Good, you on, ready? Oh, cool.
NBA Youngboy has built a well-respected name in the rap community. For the last couple years, he's consistently been one of the most watched and streamed artists there is. In the past, fans and even other rappers have tried to question Youngboy's street credibility. Because he blew up at such a young age and he's been a mainstream rapper now for years, it's hard for some to believe the lyrics he raps about. Right now, he's been assigned house arrest in Utah for crimes he committed back in 2020. This means all he really has to entertain himself is drop music, which brings us to his newest mixtape, Colors. On the song, Bring the Hook, Youngboy decided to lay it all on the track, leaving some disrespectful words for the late King Von, but also his entire neighborhood of O Block. Although
I'm gonna say this, I don't think just because he young that what he rapping about ain't true. That don't mean nothing. Man. Age ain't shit to the streets.
At all, man. Like, it's just crazy though. They don't know though. You know, they don't
just
know. They don't really know about our culture and stuff and the stuff we have to just endure and just we born into like poverty and all of that. You know what I'm saying?
It's like, you know, the kids that's in like Iraq and stuff like that. Them kids be toting.
They born into poverty.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so it age don't have a limit on to like how old you should be to if you commit crimes, whatever the case.
Like
you know what I'm saying?
It can happen. Like,
no longer with us to defend himself, this was a bold move on Youngboy's part. King Von is still a name that's highly respected not only by his neighborhood of O Block, but also his friends and other mainstream artists who didn't take a liking to the disrespect. But the issues that started this beef go all the way back to 2019. King Von made comments about Youngboy on Instagram Live, stating he's not really about that life and his songs are cap.
I'm talking crazy on this man.
Oh, yeah?
He ain't even like that. On his ass now.
That's
cap. You got cap in your rap.
I mean, but what I need to know what drove that though. You know what I'm saying? Like, what did he say for him to say that? Like, you gotta. Hopefully they put that in.
But it's crazy though. How can that nigga say that a nigga ain't like that? Because a nigga don't really be front street telling on himself like a lot of these rappers do. Know
but they actually all do.
Know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying though, how like who was
Both
he?
Both of them was telling.
Who was he to just tell somebody that ain't like that? You know, people can...
Because they haven't seen... People... I feel like it's like a taunting factor. Yeah. Like, they want to see... It's not that they don't think you can do it. Like, you know, when you hooping, they be like, you ain't shit. You can't do that. You can't dunk. They know you can, but they want to discourage you to, like, make you do it. You know what I'm saying? That's what I feel like he was doing.
That's just ignorant, though.
It is ignorant, but...
NBA Youngboy fans demanded an apology from Von. But Von simply replied he would only beef with another rapper if they were from 63rd, essentially making a joke that he would only beef with another Chicago gang. Fans took this as his way of saying there was no real issue, and they left it to rest. Youngboy never publicly responded to this, but it's assumed he was aware of what was said that day. For over a year, nothing was mentioned of this again until the two started going back and forth in the summer of 2020. This time, it started over a female. Photos of King Von and NBA Youngboy's ex-girlfriend surfaced online. Initially, this wasn't a huge deal. Neither Youngboy or Von reacted to the situation. But after the media got a hold of the photos and covered the story, it started tension between the two artists once again.
Bruh, that whole situation was crazy. I ain't even trying to like be disrespectful or none of that. But for you to literally get on the phone and tell somebody, yeah, my baby daddy called me and told me this was that and blah, blah, with this nigga, but I didn't care about that because it didn't have nothing to do with me. It has everything to do with you, your safety, your life, your child's father, your family. If you love yourself, it has something to do with you. This nigga was trying to warn you.
And then you messing with a op though. That's crazy though. Like it ain't no coming back from that. You know what I'm saying? Cause we know that females pillow talk. That's what they do. So they can
on both sides.
Yeah,
I feel like her and Asian both did it.
Like pillow talk. You feel me?
That is a dangerous game.
But it's crazy. But for him to put himself in that situation to really like disrespect that man, like they both disrespecting him because she is baby mama. You know what I'm saying? But for him to really just disrespect that man like that, you think it ain't no consequences for that? Niggas be thinking it's not no consequences, especially if a nigga not really just acting on it right then and there. You know what I'm saying?
Chicago rappers like 600 Breezy then made Instagram posts that appeared to be mocking Youngboy and insinuating that King Von slept with his ex. One thing about NBA Youngboy, he doesn't usually react to the comments made about him the first time, but after he feels provoked to respond, he doesn't hold back. This started a whole back and forth between Von and Youngboy, but also members of their crews as well. 600 Breezy and other Chicago rappers backed up Von, and Quando Rondo stepped in to back up Youngboy. Lil Tim and Quando even tweeted at Chicago rappers to chill before this went too far. Things then got petty. Youngboy announced he was doing a song with King Von's ex as well to even the playing field. Von subtweeted back, but when asked about this on multiple occasions, both sides stated there was no beef.
People told me you and Youngboy was beefing or something like that.
I know they said that a lot.
What happened, Von? What's going on with you, man?
They be saying that a lot. It's like we got the same interests and holes, and then you know how the internet will try to make it.
Don't tell me I got problems over girls.
No, it's the internet, gang. It's the you know, they'll try to make it like that because it's the internet. You see what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie. I kind of agree with that. Like, cause it's not it. But he said it was like we got the same hoes. I mean,
so okay.
At this point, y'all swapping it out. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I just feel like it's not. It's all on the female for that part of the beef. I feel like that really intensified
it. Check this out though, cause I mean, I only had one. I only had one like this op, really, just one. That was it. You know what I'm saying? But why I never wanted to mess with his baby mama or none of that. It's just me. With me, it's just. Okay, I don't fuck with you, nigga. It's fuck you. Know what I'm saying? But I'm not about to mess with your girl. Know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's just the principle with me. Like I'm trying to. It's this like some mano a mano shit. I'm not trying to put nobody in the middle or use nobody to none of that. Like I just feel like that shit just was lame though. Know what I'm saying? Like I said, there's consequences.
People do different things different ways though. You know, some people just real psycho in the head and will use somebody real close to you to get you back.
You know what it is? Some people think they're untouchable. I don't give a damn how much money you have. Somebody can touch you. Right place.
But like I said, people will use people who are close to you to piss you off. Some people are like that. They will do that. You ever had a friend that used to be your friend and you done put them on Front Street about something and they went to your other friend or somebody who you know they don't like or whatever. Like and now they cool and now they buddy and stuff like that. It happens all the time.
At the time, both Von and Youngboy were under investigation for different cases, so it's easy to understand this response. It was clear both sides had chips on their shoulders though. As we know, these events would eventually lead up to King Von's passing on November 6, 2020, outside a hookah lounge in Atlanta. Lil Tim, an associate to Quando Rondo, was named the man who pulled the trigger and ended Von's life. Although neither Youngboy or his camp was directly involved in his death, Quando was Youngboy's artist. Von had approached Quando that night about comments he made toward his camp when he stepped in the beef to back up NBA Youngboy months before. This, of course, was really only the beginning of a new issue that involved even more people. As we know, Von was close friends with Lil Durk, and after his death, the beef was then passed on to Durk as well. Despite Lil Durk working with both the Youngboy and Quando Rondo in the past, he now had to stand behind Von's words. These events would also create a huge divide in the industry, not only for other artists but fans as well. People, of course, felt like they needed to pick a side.
That's like Tupac and Biggie. It really is. Like and that's what 21 Savage was saying. It's like now, like, if you choose to work with Durk, you can't work with YB. If you fuck with Durk, you can't fuck with YB. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, it really sucks because it really don't have nothing to do with nobody else. But it's that dangerous. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes
they can't be neutral.
They may not be able to get him, but they'll get you. Yeah. Because you close. You know what I'm saying?
Because you fucking with that nigga. Say, okay, so since you associate yourself with that nigga, you can get it too.
Yeah, that's...
When you know, like, and then a lot of people be putting themselves in situations when they really don't even know the facts of the whole situation too. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing with me though, because people used to do that when I was growing up. People used to do that, like, nigga, you don't even know the facts. Nigga, this nigga can tell you this and you'll believe it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like,
because
nigga,
that's your friend.
You feel me?
A lot of other artists didn't want to collab with Youngboy after this, because then they would be cutting ties with Lil Durk, so many chose to just not work with him anymore. In an interview with DJ Academics, 21 Savage explained this well.
You got him and Quando, and a lot of niggas fuck with Durk. So a lot of niggas ain't gonna fuck with Youngboy shit because they fuck with Durk. You don't really gotta pick sides, but it's like some niggas, I don't know. You gotta be a certain type of artist to be able to just be in the middle. I feel like.
I agree with this too. That's like, I agree. You can't really play neutral with certain shit. It sucks because this is work. Like, this is y'all's job, but you know, you link with that person forever. You made money with this person. That's like a coworker now. You know what I'm saying? Right. So they trying to make it like, okay, well, you work in one office, but because you are this person's assistant, you can't be cool with this person that they don't like. Mm-hmm. Like, it's just like, it's so childish to me.
It's kiddie, but at the end of the day, that shit real life too though.
Yeah. It's crazy.
This made NBA Youngboy feel blackballed from the industry, and he started to only work with those very close to him. From this moment on, there's been tension building on both Lil Durk and Youngboy's side. Many believe Lil Durk took shots at Youngboy in his verse on the song Still Running with Meek Mill and Lil Baby. But Youngboy would then spend some time behind bars, and he never publicly responded to anything that was going on at the time. Fans, of course, instigated the issues though, questioning Durk when he was going to get revenge for Von. This would go on until present day. It's unclear what made Youngboy finally decide to speak on the situation almost a year later, but the lyrics from Bring the Hook speak for themselves, clearly directed at King Von and O-Block. This would initiate a response from Chicago's Lil Reese as well as many others. Even after receiving backlash from a lot of the community, Youngboy still had more to say, and he didn't back down from his words. He released another song, Know Like I Know. This time, the lyrics were directly aimed at Lil Durk himself. Durk then posted a photo on Instagram sitting next to a photo of King Von. His caption read, "Don't claim it if you ain't do it," saying that Youngboy had no right to speak on Von's death since he wasn't the one who pulled the trigger. Youngboy, of course, responded with the photo of his own, laid out on the floor with the words "You all gon' die" written in $100 bills.
You say you all gon' die.
Man, look, okay, man, let me say something about it, because, like, this shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I had to, like, on some real nigga shit, like, I changed my life. I lost a lot of people. Mm-hmm. I lost my little brother and all type of shit. You feel me? So I don't like suck ass shit. This is how I feel. If you dissing niggas that's dead that can't defend themselves, and you started it, no matter who started, I feel like the shit is stupid, period. But if you lose some more niggas because of your stupidness, that's on you. You can't get mad. You know what I'm saying? That's some kiddie shit. If you know you done said some shit first and then motherfuckers respond and dish your partners and all, you can't get mad. You gotta take that shit on the chin. Because at the end of the day, like, that shit just dumb. So all this shit, like, blackballing this nigga, man, like, of course, it's like 1 million people against him. Like, all that clicking up, that shit lame as fuck to me.
I feel like it's not even purposely blackballing. Like, I feel like a lot of people are intimidated and don't want to say it, but a lot of people are intimidated by the beef itself. It's just like back then with Biggie and Tupac. You wasn't finna be seen over here and then be seen over there. It was no such thing. You could not be in both places at one time. So it's like they're blackballing themselves, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then it divides the fans. Like he said, you can't be a YB fan and a Dirt fan. Me personally, I'm gonna listen to whatever I want to listen to. I don't care who it is. I don't care who mama died, who cat ate a turtle. I don't care. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's just me though. But it's some of y'all that y'all be in the comments that be like die hard behind these niggas, and y'all really be pumping the beef up harder than the motherfuckers that's in the industry. At least they'll shut up for a while, you know, but the fans never let it die down.
It's just the bush motherfuckers was like, YB not this, YB. How the fuck do y'all know though?
Nobody knows these people.
That's what personally. I'm saying. At the end of the day, like, y'all can like who y'all like. That's cool.
I just feel like it should stay entertainment.
Like, the fans make that shit like worse.
That's what I just said. That's what I just said.
To which Dirk told him to hurry up with another caption using a play on words for Youngboy's mixtape Colors. Although these back and forth posts have been going viral in the rap community, many don't believe there is actually anything to worry about, at least for right now. Youngboy is on house arrest in Utah with his court case still pending, and as part of that agreement, he has live-in security and law enforcement on the property. On the other end, O-Block was seen burning green flags, which is associated with Youngboy's 4K Trey gang.
Damn, so when you get put on house, well, no, that's just probably his special case. I'm like, damn, you got law enforcement on the property.
No, he a celebrity, and if we just being just real, just G about the shit, when it comes to music, and we talking about music, numbers, who numbers are better? Because I can pull this shit up right now. Who numbers are better?
Oh, we already seen, but it doesn't matter.
But I'm just saying, though, like...
It doesn't matter.
But that's me right now just being petty because since motherfuckers want to be petty, because you know they're going to be petty in the comments. Who numbers are better? YB numbers are way better. And it doesn't matter if you... Motherfuckers talking about if you didn't do it, don't claim it. It's a lot of niggas that do shit like that. If y'all associate with each other, that means y'all did that. It doesn't matter.
I feel like they would have been better together. I still don't feel like nobody is really getting to the root of why it started. Because the first thing we see on here is Von's clip of saying what he said.
Man, this man went to go purposely mess with this nigga baby mama to taunt him.
No, that was after that. I'm talking about, you just watched the same video I just watched.
But
the first thing that ignited Von and his beef was on this video. They made it seem like Von started it, right? So what made Von feel like whatever he said in his song was about him? Anybody want to comment the song? Anybody want to let us know? Like,
So how you know it wasn't him that started it?
That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to figure out what was the song, what was the lyrics, what was said in the song for him to think that he was saying something about them. You know what I'm saying? Because I also just saw another live where Asian Doll and him was together ordering some chicken, and he was singing he was singing YB music. He had his music playing in the background. He was singing a song. So at one point you fucked with him. So I want to know what song it was that made him feel like that. Like,
despite them being states apart, it's not to say that this issue won't escalate even more when Youngboy is able to leave his home and do shows again. And just because Youngboy is unreachable at this time, it doesn't mean that others associated with O-Block and 4K Trey are safe either now, because this involves more than just two rappers going back and forth. It's unlikely this beef will be resolved anytime soon due to blood being shed already, but there have been rumors of higher-ups in the music industry working to have them resolve this.
The challenges, everyday life in any fucking state made me who I am. Standing up, being strong, my situations I went through made me who I am. I used to really doubt myself. I used to think this shit wasn't gonna happen. I literally wanted to quit. Every time that I quit for a short period of time, I could really be like, you know what? I gotta stop making this like this what people fuck.
It's crazy. You know what's really sad about the situation? That it's only one way for it to end. And I don't want to see that happen. But anyway, y'all, this is a free world. Y'all free to say what y'all want to say. We said what we want to say. Drop it in the comment section. Let us know what y'all think. How y'all really think the beef started. What really was said. If there was a diss song that made Vaughn respond that way, comment the name of the diss song. Tell me the lyrics. I want to see it. Let me know something. Put us on since we be wrong.
Hey, and please don't tell me nothing about nobody being disrespectful, because we all know we heard Crazy Story and all of those songs, so we not trying to hear nothing about who disrespectful.
Everybody's disrespectful.
So yeah, we're not trying to do that.
Both sides are disrespectful.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank y'all for watching. We appreciate your support. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe.
It's very important.
Set that notification bell, send everybody our way.
Tell them we're the next up because we're the best
and
up.
that's on Andy.
And no big facts.
All right, until next time.
Peace.